Hey, howdy, hey.
Hello.
It's Craig here.
Ryno.
We are outside Woody's lunchbox for what meal?
Breakfast.
Oh,
It's a nice viewfinder.
yes it is. Thank
Take
you.
care of it.
Thank you. That was fun. Did you say what meal?
Breakfast.
Breakfast, yeah. So,
There's some interesting stuff here. The s'mores sandwich, that's what I wanted.
yeah, so of course Woody's lunchbox is open. We're like sandwiches for lunch and dinner. You might have seen the recent vlog that Kylie and I did in here where we explored Toy Story Land, and then that kind of all blurred together. And then we also had dinner here, but now Ryno and I needed to come to conquer the next endeavor, and that is breakfast.
Yes.
So yeah, some interesting sandwiches. They bring the tots in for breakfast as well too, and we'll see if there's any surprises along the way, but I'm hungry. It's the most important meal of the day. We never do breakfast reviews.
No, we don't.
So this is fun.
Yeah.
Let's go hit it up. So one of my favorite details, I don't know if Ryno just got it, but this is one of Andy's lunch boxes. So if you look up, you can see like the actual imprints of what would be on the front of the lunchbox. Now it's a good die-cast metal one.
His mama's got money.
Cool stuff. We have successfully gotten our breakfast, and we probably went a little overboard, but we wanted to try as much as we could, so we went with the breakfast bowl, which is potato barrels smothered in brisket country gravy, little scrambled eggs on top, and green onions. We also went with Ryno's #1 choice, the s'mores French toast sandwich. It's served on grilled custard-soaked brioche encrusted with graham cracker crumbs. And then we went with a smoked turkey breakfast sandwich, which has turkey, eggs, green peppers. It's on brioche.
Good.
Or no, it's sourdough. That's sourdough.
Yeah.
Apologize for butchering that. So breakfast prices here are actually pretty decent. The sandwiches look substantial. The breakfast bowl is $8.49. The French toast sandwich is $7.99. Turkey is $7.49, and they also do offer for a lighter breakfast a banana split yogurt parfait. I'm calling it out though. It is yogurt, so you have the false conceived sense of healthiness, but then it is mixed with strawberries, pineapple, and then chocolate chips all on top. But that's not a focus because we're worried about our stuff. So the first thing I'm going to start with is
Tots.
tots.
Because they'll get wet.
That's a good point. So I love that they are served in basically the same size bowl as that of the daily poutine. So just for people who have eaten there based on our recommendations, that gives you an idea of how much food you're getting there. I apologize, Ryno. That went into my mouth and fell right back out in that bowl.
Gross.
Luckily, my mouth is clean today.
Did you have Orbit scum?
You betcha. This is excellent. You're gonna be ticked off right away because the potato barrels are not crispy at all. They're very soggy to begin with, and I don't think that's because it's been sitting. You can tell just looking at them. There's no crispness to it. But the country gravy, it's just got the perfect amount of spice to it. It's really nice. I'm gonna give it to you so you can try.
Craig, you're right. The tots are very pale, so I see where they remind me of my mother's potato tots she made when I was young.
A good soldier never leaves a smack behind. That's move, move, move.
This is like super good though. That gravy is like really, really good. It's different than I feel like the basic gravy that was on like, if you go to the Daily Poutine, like their gravy. Remember we had the issue with that one was just kind of, it felt like a jar, kind of gelatinous, and this is very flavorful. And what's the meat in here?
It would be a sausage.
Wow. This could actually be like...
One of my favorite breakfasts.
Yeah, for sure. Throw a little hot sauce in there maybe, just a little bit, but it's almost got like a little bit of a peppery kind of spice to it. I know pepper's not a spice, I understand that, but you know what I mean. I'm telling you, it would be perfection if the tops were just a wee bit crispier, but it's okay. I know home fries are a little weak in the middle, so it's fine.
Go for the gold now.
Okay, so next up we have what I feel like was the highlight other than the tots. I'm gonna put my sunglasses on top of these napkins. We got a fly that won't leave us alone here. And that's this incredibly unhealthy s'mores thing, and one of my napkins I think just blew away, but I feel a little bit bad about it, but there's a cleaning person right behind me. The bread is a little softer than I expected. I'm just gonna go ahead and bite into this. It's good. Like I said, I feel like this bread should have been like maybe toasted a little bit longer. Did you say it was supposed to be like French toast bread? It's on my face?
It's all over your face. Yeah, well, it's soaked in custard, so that's probably why it's so soggy.
It feels like it got dried out. That's all. But although there is a good like custardy flavors coming through here. I really like it. I really like this coating a lot. It reminds me a little bit of. If you've ever been to Wahlburgers, they have a dessert there, the Fluffernutter, which is like the peanut butter and fluff, and then like pressed in some sort of bread. Like, I don't know. It's delicious. It's unhealthy. I don't know that you should give this to your child in the beginning of your Disney day to have them do backflips. But I am going to take another bite, and then Craig, I'm going to let you try this, and I'm going to think about this for a little bit more.
I understand what you mean right away just from grabbing it. It's a very like spongy sandwich. There's not the crispness that I was expecting to it, but here goes nothing.
Yeah, you know, graham cracker, you think of that crunch almost.
Okay, yeah. So, I think you're absolutely right. We probably built this up in our heads a little too much. It's a little disappointing. I mean, I used to make this, well, something similar to this at home, but I just took 2 pieces of like regular toast, wheat toast, and I put Nutella and marshmallow fluff on it and just ate it like that. If I was craving something sweet, that's what I would do. So literally the only difference is the French toast, the custard soaked, and then the crumbs on it. And yeah, it's because there's not that crispness there, it just all feels slightly dry but slightly soggy at the same time.
Yeah. Not as s'moresy, I think, as you want it to be. The flavor's good.
Flavor's good. But
it's like they should have slipped a graham cracker in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, like when you add chips to a sandwich?
Yeah, it's just missing a little bit of a crunch. So, good, but kind of slightly disappointing, honestly.
What do we have next?
That'll lead us to the smoked turkey. This was a last minute wild card. We weren't gonna get it, but then we're like, you know what? Why don't we just complete like the hearty breakfast trifecta of the bowls, the 2 sandwiches? But seriously, just screw that freaking yogurt. I don't care about it.
The sandwich actually looks real good. I like sourdough.
I love sourdough. I just had a little bit of the turkey by itself. It's delicious turkey. So if everything on inside is just as good, should be good.
Copy that. Base check to commence at 0900.
The eggs don't really have an impact, but I do, it does make it a breakfast sandwich in a sense. The star of this sandwich is the sourdough and the turkey. It works really well together, so I like this. I'll probably eat mine with a little bit of ketchup, but I'm gonna switch over so Ryno can take it, and then we're gonna devour everything because we're pigs.
That's true. I'm with Craig. I do like ketchup or like sriracha or something on my eggs. I'm not a big Tabasco fan, but Tabasco? Is that right?
Tabasco.
Yeah. But I'm gonna take that seems to be the kind of hot sauce based one they have here. But I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a regular one, and then a regular bite, and then I'll dress it up. 100% true. The bread is like, it's sourdough, so it's like soaks in that buttery grill flavor really well. I really like the peppers and onions inside of this. This is super good. I actually kind of wish this was more regular. I know it's very kind of basic, but I don't. When we try and go, the reason why we don't do breakfast reviews that often is because it's. Oh, I got it on my s'mores. It's really just always just eggs and nothing interesting. And this is actually like a nice like grab and kind of go sort of situation. So I added some hot sauce and ketchup here. Oh. There we go. That's giving it the little kick I like to have in the morning. But yeah, this is good. I don't know. I'm gonna need to keep eating this. I don't think I can like pick a favorite just yet. But I'm pretty happy with all of these food items, more or less. I mean, with the s'mores one being kind of lower on the end, but I'm gonna take some more bites and think about it. So let me think about it.
Ryno, what are your final thoughts on Woody's Lunchbox for breakfast?
I actually think for just a like kind of a grab and go counter service area, it's really decent food. Maybe the best in Hollywood studios. As I've only had the breakfast, but if I were to come back on my own, like not working, whatever, I'd actually probably come right here and get, I would say either the sandwich or those tater tots again, one of the two. Like either one of those, I'd be happy and not feel bad about myself. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, before any time I would come here in the morning, my go-to place would just be Starbucks, essentially.
Yeah.
And that's now been unseated. I'm gonna have to come all the way back here to Woody's Lunchbox to have breakfast. And I promise, it's not in the hype of just it opening up, and it's just really good quality food and very reasonably priced, I'd say, at that as well.
And I enjoyed like where we were sat. It felt like kind of unstressful, even though we had a child visitor for a moment that sat at our table and was gonna take our food.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That was weird, but you know, there's a tower of Green Army men over here that are on the lookout for Andy that every now and then speak. And then where we were sitting, we had a great view of like Slinky Dog, and some of the Green Army men kind of went by, and it was kind of like, oh, all right. Yeah. I'm sitting in here. It's cloudy today. There were some fans, and we had a good table. All in all, I was like, actually not too much less stressful than I envisioned, you know, for this place to be the way it is right now.
Yeah, comparing my dinner experience here to my breakfast experience, breakfast was much more lovely.
Yeah.
Just not food-wise. Food-wise, they were both excellent. Just the whole atmosphere here. It's very laid back, casual. It's not swarmed with people.
We are here before 10 a.m.
Yes.
I'm going to say that too. So just keep that kind of in mind. I'm not sure what time breakfast ends. I want to say 10:45-ish. I think they told me 10:45 before, but that could change. That stuff always changes. So I really hope they keep breakfast on the menu as like a permanent option over here. It's nice.
I hope so too. I'll keep coming back for it if they do. So if you've eaten at Woody's Lunchbox for breakfast or dinner, of course, let us know. We want to hear your thoughts on it down in the comments below. You can always tweet at us or whatever. Find us. You know where to find us.
You want us to try somewhere else for breakfast too? You should let us know.
Yeah.
We'd be happy to go.
Absolutely.
We're like rhyming a lot right now.
I know, but it was delicious. We highly recommend it as of right now. We'll see if that changes, but yeah, get out here to Toy Story Land and Woody's Lunchbox. Try it out yourself. So that's going to do it for this one, and we'll see you the next time we're in the parks. See you, everyone.